Welcome back to the podcast, everyone. I'm Will. I'm joined by my co-host over here, the Greeze. Happy Labor Day. Say hello, Greeze.
Hey, everybody. Say hello to your mom for me.
Why is that?
Mom.
All of them? Every single one?
Pretty much. I haven't Hang on.
You have a good relationship with your mom. That's true. What were you doing?
Yeah, see, now you can see. What do you mean,
What'd you do?
I just did that.
I don't know what you did. That's what I'm asking.
I turned the light on.
I don't know what's going on.
We look a little soft, and this looks bright. This looks dead on.
Yeah. You know what we didn't check before we went live?
If you're on internet?
No. Audio.
On it?
No. I was rushed. Where are you going?
I gotta focus the camera.
This is obnoxious. When he gets back, everyone, we're gonna start over. He didn't even focus the camera. I didn't check the audio. We get it, Dave. We get it. Microphone. We get it. You're delayed. If 13 people ahead of you said it, we probably got it. All right.
And
we're gonna start over because it's Labor Day. So we can. You ready?
Oh, I got a story from Labor Day, baby.
All right.
Run it back, Will.
Welcome back to the podcast, everyone. I'm Will, and I'm joined by my co-host over here, the Greeze. Say hello, Greeze.
Hey, everybody. I'm not going to say the mom thing.
Okay, you're really bad at acting like we just started again.
No, I did that on purpose.
You're dumb. So,
oh man,
right before I came over here, you put up on your at the Real Grease stories. It looks like I got some sauce,
some meat juice
from some kids on my shoulder. But
I was talking about a tomahawk steak meat.
Oh no, that's not what it was. I think it was the chocolate from ice cream. So I looked at your story where you were throwing a tomahawk steak on your pellet grill, and it sizzles and it's got music and it's great. And my daughter goes, "What you looking at?" And I said, "Oh, it's just something the Greeze put up." Who's the Greeze? That's Mr. Matt. That's what we call him. We call him the Greeze.
Mm-hmm.
Why do you call him the Greeze? Well, it's a long story, and it's time for you to go to bed. So that's how that ended.
We've got almost 7 years of audio for you to catch up.
Start putting it on like a sound machine at night for her as she falls asleep to the sweet sounds of episode 1 of the podcast.
Dude, while I tell my Labor Day story, go ahead and cue up. There's a banner that tells everybody about the giveaway rules.
Yeah, because we are doing a Labor Day giveaway.
Labor Day giveaway.
So I need to go to the banners.
All right, I was going to tell my quick Labor Day story. So this year, because I'm one of the smartest people on the planet, you're like, oh, you're an idiot. No,
wait, that's not right.
That's not it. That's not it.
That's one of 4 banners. Dum.
It didn't save. All right, put on there that.
No, we're just going to tell people and they can figure it out.
Yeah, but what if people can't listen to us and they just want to see our antics? People do that. People surf in bed and they
don't care.
And they sit there.
Tell your Labor Day story.
This year, I decided to be the smartest human on the planet and tell my kids that Labor Day is a national holiday, and on Labor Day, the kids have to do all of the chores.
Oh.
And they were like, "Is that why we're out of school?" And I was like, "Yes, it is. It sure is." So my kids literally think that Labor Day is the day that kids do labor.
Yeah.
And dude, I mean, dishes.
How well did they do?
Not great.
Well, as I'm saying, there has to be a goal, right? It can't just be the government mandates
the goal is
this.
Grass cutting.
I know, but I'm saying you have to say, and when kids do it really well, they get something.
Right.
You can't just say that this is mandated from above, that on this day ye shall clean everything.
Well, I was going to
work.
I was going to let them wear white after today.
I don't think that's going to sell them.
If they, oh yeah. I mean, wait, we can't wear anything white, but no. Dude, before we get into this, I also love that my 3-year-old daughter has no concept of time. I could say, "All right, I'm going to give you 90 minutes." Okay. and then 2 minutes later, I'm like, "Okay, time's up." And she's like, "Okay." Oh man. Yeah. So every 5 denomination, is that what it's called?
Every denomination of 5. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
five.
for every $5, if you do 20, that's 4. If you do 5 multiple times, that counts as well. But we're doing a giveaway on Labor Day because we thought it would be fun, and we didn't plan the ticker. If you saw a ticker earlier, it said something about Kentucky Owl. Disregard that. That was the only thing Grease saved, and that was from forever ago when he and James screwed up a giveaway. But we're calling it a Red X surprise for public facing purposes, but it's going to be a bourbon bag that we had done for Whiskey Weekend Batch 4.
Oh, yeah.
It's a 6-bottle backpack, and you can actually fit more than 6 in it. But if you be careful, don't throw out your back, but you can haul a lot of bottles. I don't recommend you taking this camping, but if you're going from car to, I mean, that's a hefty bag, but it's made for bottles. There's also a place for bar tools up
Check
front.
this out. Okay.
Side
We
holsters.
hadn't even gone internal yet. And we already have 2 bottles. Now, one's named Brandy.
Yeah.
Okay. And one, I don't know the clever word to say for that one, but that one was pretty clever.
That's Kelvin.
Oh, Kelvin.
Because it's the Kelvin series.
Yeah, it is. Kelvin and Brandy.
Yeah.
All right. So now, while I got it up here, though, look at this.
You clearly actually put the most work into stuffing the bourbon bag.
Look at this. Okay. So now for a short period of time, these pockets right here for your cocktail stuff, that we are going to throw that in for free, aren't we? Will?
Yeah.
We're just gonna
You could also load it up with vape pens if you prefer.
Oh yeah, dude.
It's a lot of room for vapes.
Now, and you could put the ones with
top.
the THC on top, and because it's high, and then the ones on the bottom are just nicotine. You know?
Yeah. You pick.
Depends
your
on
poison.
depends on what you need to do. Oh, also, by the way, iPad could probably go right here. I haven't tested it, but it could probably go right there. Also, let me go ahead and tell you something. Let me go ahead.
Good Lord. This is going to end so poorly. He's breaking things already.
All right, let me go ahead and show you something. When have you ever seen a bourbon bag be able to hold an amaranth? That's the grain of the gods.
I know.
Do you think a normal bourbon bag would contain something called grain of the gods?
I just thought you were going to do
no.
N.E.H. Taylor, but you went full on flex with that.
Yeah, you can go right there. Well, because it said gods.
Yeah.
Look at that. You got wide bottles. Okay. Now, and also, too, all right, here, hang on. I'll get to that. Look at that. We got a little rum in there. You know, because you gotta get all over the spectrum.
For those of you that are just listening to this in audio form, Grease was he's pulled out thus far 5 bottles. One of
7.
Which, those were in the holster. There were 2 on the side.
Yeah.
And then internally, he's pulled out an Old Forester, a Jack Daniels barrel proof, a 4-square rum, a tube E.H. Taylor, and a 3-quart bottle.
I lost the top to it too.
That's not good.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you know. Oh, by the way, these are padded inserts in here. We're talking about high dollar quality padding. Okay. Also, you can fit your spouse's.
That's a handle of vodka, by the way.
Oh yeah, that's a handle.
Just pulled out. It's not just a solid. So, like I said,
so you have options here.
You have to go to the gym to be able to lug this bag if you fill it the way Grease does. But he has a tonal over there that hasn't been booted up in at least 6 months.
Yeah, we unplugged it. We just didn't. we it already sucked enough energy out of us. We didn't want to let it suck any more energy from our home.
That is on brand.
Yeah.
So
shut that mother down.
So this is the bag, and John White, who's a good buddy and went to Whiskey Weekend, said, do the bottles come with it? These bottles do not, but there is what we are calling a Red X surprise in the bag. And this is if you don't know what Red X is, that is the single malt from ASW that we picked with Oak and Thieves. So this is a little tribute to Oak and Thieves. If you're an Oak and Thieves member and you are in one of the tiers that are like the higher tiers, we've already started releasing the bottles that are left of this to those tiers. So you go check that out if you missed it today. But also you can.
Yeah. So there's pretty much zero chance to get this if you're not in the group.
But this is not, you don't have to be Oak and Thieves to enter tonight in our giveaway.
Oh, right. Yeah, this is for everybody.
So I do have a few entries I want to go over real quick.
And just to be clear, it's not this one that's empty.
No, it's not the empty bottle. And so it's not surprise you got the empty bottle that Grease has just drank out of. You actually get a Red X Surprise, which in the past, a surprise is a full bottle of whiskey. So here we go. We've got a few that have already entered. If you're listening on podcast feed, this is why you got to watch us on YouTube at youtube.com/thepodcast so you can get these type of things. We're not going to hold it over and people send in things from the podcast feed, but if you want to be in on these in the future, check it out. So Copper Wolf 87 with 4 entries. He says, nice. And hello guys, Copper
What's
Wolf.
up,
Thank
Copper
you.
Wolf?
So also I think it's Android. It's either Android or iPhone, one of the two.
Yeah, that lets you. It doesn't
Yeah,
let you do
if
the
it's
whole numbers.
$19.99, that counts as 4. We're not
Right.
So then we have also from Matt Porter. I never got a bag. Side note: Mama Grease gave me a schedule, and Grease took it away. Set up to fail. Still almost passed.
There's a lot going on in that message. I don't even know.
Yeah, that
Matt
he's talking
Porter-
about Whiskey Weekend.
Okay, so Shayla contacted me today. If we need a little side story,
let me
real quick.
do 2 more real quick,
Okay.
and then you can tell me
Get-
that. So
get-
then we've got
get caught up.
Zach Jones. I got a Nelson Brothers honey for Mama Grease and I for Thanksgiving. I'll also bring the nutmeg. Also give these entries to my boy Tommy D.
Oh,
please.
Tommy D.
So Zach Jones, I'm gonna be
Yeah, just say it. Tommy D.
D, but we may just give it to Zach Jones to ship because he's closer and that's cheaper.
Yeah, baby.
Then we have Josh.
Zach getting screwed.
Josh Pence says, "Holy crap! Who needs a tonal with a bag like that?" Cheers, thank you. That's 2 entries
Yeah,
as well for Josh Pence.
I don't think. Yeah, that guy's like 100% right.
And then Dave R or Davar.
Daver. Cadaver.
Cheers. And then we have the IOU from Canada. That's a solid $6.55 Canadian, which is 99 cents here.
No, we're gonna
Doesn't get you an entry, Andrew, but
wait. How much?
We'll
is
wink
that,
at you.
for real. Is it $6?
what?
Or is it $5?
That's $5.
Really?
Yeah.
Dude, Canada's getting hosed.
Well, that's a little bit better than it has been. I feel like it used to be worse.
Okay.
All right. So what? Tell me about Shayla.
Okay, so Shayla reached out to me on Instagram today and like, LOL, and then sends me this audio clip of me. I can't remember what the audio clip was, but it was I could not place it. I was like, when was this? And she was like, 2019. And I'm like, that's a long time ago. That was just podcast.
3 years.
Yeah. So
That was just podcast.
just a podcast.
Oh yeah, because we started early 2020 with this, right? No, we started doing some drinking withs on here.
Yeah. We did the drinking with, I don't know. We tried to do the mobile thing while we were, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So anyway, Shayla told me like, yeah, Matt Porter told me to go back and listen to the oldies.
Okay.
And
What was the audio of?
I can play it.
Well, I thought that was the whole buildup of the story.
I know we can.
What was the point of the story?
No, it's just
someone
hilarious.
Reached out to you that
No,
they
it's-
were listening to your voice.
No, it's hilarious that Matt Porter is telling people go listen to the oldies.
He's saying go back to when it was good.
Yeah, that's my concern.
That's not even a concern. That's actually just what he's saying. While you're finding that, James Smith pointed out that the bourbon bag will hold 2 big bottles,
Yes.
22 sample bottles, 8 baby bottles, 2 cans of formula, if you can find it. Rich over there. 2 Glens, 1 whiskey snifter, a cigar box. He meant to say an ash tray, but it says something different, and a diaper.
Okay.
I love that he didn't do more. He only put 1 diaper.
Why?
In there.
That's it. Right. That's exactly what I'm saying.
Yeah, you need to put
Like
more diapers, bud.
8 bottles? You
Yeah.
got 8 bottles for this child? And like,
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest with you. 1 diaper, not enough for
you're
8
gonna
bottles.
you're gonna sit through 7 of those. Then we'll switch it out for you to go
Yeah.
one more time in your 1 dry diaper. That's the most James thing.
Hey,
I've
y'all,
ever-
diapers expensive.
Golly.
Hey, y'all.
Probably didn't have any
Diapers
more
are
room for
expensive.
diapers. I'm like, well, heck, that's last on the list.
Yeah.
Needs priority. All right, so here's the audio Shayla sent to me.
Danny made me a coffee drink that basically says to my bloodstream, we got to rock and roll and eat some McDonald's.
That's Shayla laughing at the end.
What's funny is that
It's not even that funny.
no,
I'm probably talking about just normal coffee.
I used to think we were funnier too, but turns out no.
Yeah,
we weren't. We've never been good.
Yeah, so I thought, oh man. Ooh.
Yeah, that's embarrassing.
Yeah.
I do remember specifically when you said that too. I think it was first of all, I take a little bit of
credit
issue with people on their coffee menus calling
Venti.
The coffee that a lot of people call a Cuban, because it's actually more like a Vietnamese coffee. Yes.
Oh.
So that's what you got that
You're
day.
so ridiculous.
No, that's Vietnamese coffee. It's strong coffee with like espresso with then sweetened condensed milk in it. Especially if you get it iced the way you get it. But
I don't get
a Cuban is more like a Cuban coffee is a shot of espresso or an equivalent. They have some different, like Pilon is a Cuban brand of coffee. Bustelo is another Cuban brand of coffee that they make it strong in an espresso pot, and then they pour it with like just white sugar, like normal grains of sugar, and you whip it up and it makes a crema on it. So they're actually very different flavor profiles, if you're asking me. So I don't think it's a Cuban at all. But that's what you had, is what like hipsters like to call a Cuban coffee, which is more like a Vietnamese coffee, which is appropriation. And I take issue with that.
I'm so glad we're a whiskey podcast. Because if we were a coffee podcast, I literally just slept on the floor and got back up here before you could notice.
Well, you needed a solid Vietnamese coffee to keep you awake. Let's see. So we've got Brian Wohlert says, I'm not lucky like Greeze. Maybe tonight's the night. Cheers. And then we have Jay Harwell, LFG. And then Mike Ives. Cheers. Happy Labor Day. Got a Blue Note uncut blind flight myself tonight. May finish up with Hogback Eclipse if my palate is up for it.
Dude, there's a couple of
First of all, you're speaking my language with Blue Note uncut blind flight. So I'm guessing you're just getting some awesome store pick.
And then he said Hogback. And
yeah.
it's like,
woo. I'm like, I'm going to go to Mike's house. I think,
I'm like, I love this guy.
I think we just threw the contest for Mike and he's going to win. And then we've got Whiskey Mutant here. It says 2 entries on me to the first person who names the cake. Will and I paired with George T. Stagg when I was 1, and he meant to say on. So I'm going to put Whiskey Mutant. So
do you remember what me and Will paired with George T. Stagg when I was 1?
when he was just a bitty baby.
When he was just a wee boy trying to get drunk at 1 year old.
But whoever names that gets a solid 2 entries on him. So we'll have to keep Eric, when
just
you
go
see
through
it,
the little Debbie list.
When you see it, Eric, you let us know.
I think I know which one it was.
Well, you can't enter.
Actually, I know which one it was.
You didn't watch that.
I did. I watched as much as I could.
So here's my favorite. Here's my favorite thing that happened this week was how many people reached out to us after last week's discussion.
Oh gosh, it's like we said something good. It's like we said something good.
Yeah,
it was. Yeah, no, it was super fun. Got a ton of texts, ton of messages. Dan Shook even reached out.
That I'm surprised he watched it.
I know. He was like, great job on the live. Love you, buddy, or something like that. No, he said something like I don't want to read his text because then he won't feel freedom to text me. I gotta work on that.
Well, yeah, because you've already blown that with me years ago.
Right.
Of like, hey, here's the actual screenshot of what Will said to me that was a personal message.
Well, you can't do that.
All right, Julie with the 10 entries. I've already had the whiskey, so this is just to show you some love and support. Also, I'm better than Dan sometimes because he ain't even here. So, he's playing poker on Oculus. Julie, we appreciate the love.
Okay, wait. So he is there.
Well, he's in the metaverse.
He's in.
That sounds so much fun, though. Playing poker on Oculus.
It kind of does. Can
That
you actually
sounds
see
great.
Pete? Here's what I will be stoked when this technology gets to be the point where I can sit on my couch, put that on, and I can have whiskey with my bros.
Yeah.
Like, how killer would that be?
Yeah, it's an introvert's dream, really. You can play poker with your friends and not be with them. And then all of a sudden, when you got to go, battery's dead.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I think they're going to fix that problem, though, eventually. But, dude, how rad would that be?
It would be rad. I'm
It'd be
into
so
it.
freaking cool. Everybody would have to have the same camera, and then they all have to calibrate and all that stuff. But then, if you just looked around.
We do appreciate the love, Julie, but Dan is probably making the better choice of entertainment at this moment. We'll say that.
Technology already exists for this. Why are they not making it? People out there that understand technology, do you understand that everybody with a camera, like they have the same camera, right? And they set it all in the same spot. And then the computer calculates and puts people in the room together based on where their camera is. All right. And then it's like you're just looking left and you're looking right and you're doing all this other thing.
Julie, that wasn't meant to backfire. She said, whoa, this backfired. What the heck? No, I said, we appreciate the love. We appreciate you supporting us.
She was making fun of Dan and I actually embraced it. That's why she's pissed.
Grease and I are a couple nerd dads.
Oh,
so,
dude, I've been.
So we could only wish we could be as cool as Dan Like when we get older. But
yes.
I mean, and it's not even that much older because Dan Like is like, I think he's only 39 and you're already 40.
Right.
Because Julie is not a day over 27.
Yeah, she's 27. All right, so real quick, okay. Dan at the Junkies meetup.
Yeah.
He has been lifting weights even more than you thought he could.
I mean, I saw the photos.
He was already a specimen. Now he is a freaking Tyrannosaurus Rex.
Oh, actually, so his arms shrunk, but body beef.
Yeah, that's not what I was going for. Maybe
that's the mental image I got when you just said he's a Tyrannosaurus Rex.
Okay, maybe like a silverback gorilla.
Okay.
Without the hair.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So he's like one of those hairless,
like a way better face.
He's like one of those hairless cats, but in gorilla form. Is that what you're saying? You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah,
I know. I've got hairless cats. They're gorgeous.
They're gorgeous.
They're so beautiful.
You're such an idiot.
They're such beautiful.
You are so stupid. You don't even like cats.
I like cat. I like all animals. I love all God's creatures.
I know, but like
I'm allergic to them. You know what I'm probably not allergic to? Old hairless over there.
What do you mean? Why are you pointing over to me?
I just meant in the proverbial over there.
Okay. I was about to say, are you insinuating that I have a naked cat?
No. I just meant you're hairless.
Listen, dude,
man, I was this close to just throwing something out there and just getting the ball rolling, but I held my tongue because I haven't had any whiskey to drink.
Oh, well. Oh, here.
Do you have 3 glasses or 6 glasses?
Yeah, I put them over there.
That was not wise. Why would you do that?
Well, what do you mean? Why do we need 6 of them?
Well, I was going to do this Old Forester 150th. The 1, 2, 3.
Oh,
I'm going to do that. You talk for a second. Last week I made you get up and go get something. I'm going to go.
Right.
I'm going to be a kind soul today.
Yes, embellish podcast. Thank you. Yes, I was trying to coordinate that.
Breeze freaked out because he realized that we were doing a giveaway. And he didn't plan for someone to do it.
Yeah.
Which he normally covers. And so when he frantically texted a group thread with 20, I was in the car headed there. I was walking out to the car. I turned around and went and grabbed my laptop and I was like, I can just do it. So
I text Zach Jones and Zach Jones was like,
I thought you don't want another mistake like happened with James.
I'm pretty sure Zach is actually way more responsible. I think his just online presence is just struggle bus. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, guys, thank y'all to everybody that sent us a super chat so far. Y'all, so don't tell Will I showed y'all this, but we're drinking them. Huh? What do you mean I have a ton upstairs? Those are just miscellaneous glasses. We're gonna do a side by side with different glasses.
Those are yours.
Well, no, I already have two, so I just need one.
Mine are matching.
Oh, great. Okay. Will got matchy glasses. Sort of. I mean, pretty close. They're just all mini. Two of them are the same.
I'm just a little guy.
Yeah.
T-Rex arms over here.
Yeah.
Can't wait for Dan Like to hear about that.
So can I tell you about an armadillo while you're pouring this up? So there's an armadillo.
Oh yeah. You told this on a town hall.
Yeah.
Which, if you're not a part of that was one of the best town halls we've ever had. If you're
I
not a
wish it
town
was
hall
recorded,
member,
but we don't record them.
no, that defeats the purpose.
It kind of does.
If you're a town hall member, it's our larger format Google Hangout, or not Google Hangout. We used to do Google Hangouts before Zoom, and we get together periodically, at least once a month, to do these town halls, and it was so much fun. But you told the story about an armadillo, but you can join town hall at patreon.com/thepodcast.
Good segue.
So,
yeah. So we just kept going out on our front lawn, and there was all these holes everywhere and stuff like that. And we thought it was a mole.
I love that you went straight to vole.
No, I
not
went
mole. Different
no.
creatures.
I was straight to mole.
I love.
Then
all God's
Lauren
creatures.
said they're not making tunnels; they're just digging holes.
like a jerk.
So she looked that up, and they're called voles that do that. However,
First of all, okay, is a little redundant that we have a mole and a vole. Like on Noah's Ark, was he like he couldn't have made the call? Like, okay, you're very similar. We don't need four of you on here. Just we're going with mole. Okay, it's like just a little bit of Noah natural selection right there at the Ark.
that broke me because I can see that conversation going. I'm like,
Okay.
you know what?
Okay, wait. First of all, we
No.
already got the moles. Voles,
No.
not today.
Voles.
You're actually just a couple stupid moles trying to save
Yeah.
your life.
You're the reason this is happening.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're selfish.
God
Creatures.
got tired of voles. He was like, too many voles. We got to back those out. Oh man. So voles. Well, I didn't know that there was a borderline overthrow of the government of my neighborhood with armadillos.
Oh, there was an
They're everywhere,
armadillo
dude.
insurrection.
Dude, they're there's probably 100 in our neighborhood.
Oh,
And they're hitting everybody.
they're very nasty creatures. Those armadillos.
Yeah, they have leprosy.
They carry disease. Is it leprosy they carry?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I knew it was that.
And
Raccoons
do
are
we have a
very
vaccine
rabid.
for that?
For leprosy? Don't know.
So
I haven't. It's not on the list of the ones your kids get. And other than those and the ones that are out now,
yeah,
I don't have a running tab of old vaccines that you can get. Like I know there's a ton out there, but unless you're doing extensive traveling, you're kind of just good with the ones you got.
right.
All right, so keep going.
There's a lot of armadillos.
Yeah, lepers.
Yeah, potential lepers.
Yeah,
because I don't think they have leprosy.
yeah, they carry it.
They just carry it.
Because I think leprosy is I don't think it's a virus. No, I think it's a bacterial like thing.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Why?
That manifests itself on a hard shell looking possum.
No, like I don't think it's that's what I'm saying. It's not a virus. It's like a parasite or like a bacterial infection that happens, and they live on the shell.
Mm. Okay.
All right. Continue with your story.
Well, so everybody's buying these
sir.
cages.
Okay. Oh, I know the kind.
Yeah.
Those are worthless.
Well, you got to use dog food to get them in there. You got to sprinkle the dog food out in the yard and then just do a little trail straight in there, and then they're toast. Now, here's the deal. I got on the Facebook group and said, hey, what are people like? How do we get rid of these? And one woman just spurts out there, but we got a trap. We got one the other day. I took it 20 miles out and just released it out there in Colombia. So someone chimed in and said, you might want to take this down because I'm pretty sure that's illegal to do.
I don't think that's illegal.
I think somebody said that. You're not supposed to catch and release. You're supposed to catch and kill.
I don't think so.
They're an invasive species, Will.
They're not invasive. They're not a native species.
They dig underneath homes.
That's not what invasive means.
Well, I feel invaded, Will.
Yeah. Okay. That's
Okay.
fair.
Don't twist my words.
No, but I'm just saying they may be theoretically invasive, but I don't think it's the kind of invasive like snakehead or some sort of carp that are still around. Like armadillo's been around a long time.
What's a snake?
It's a kind of fish. You haven't seen like the
What's wrong with fish?
It's an invasive species.
So they'll just choke out all the other fish?
Yeah, or like the iguanas in South Florida. Like those are invasive. Like they were let go by people.
Oh,
and
okay.
they weren't caught there wild and then let go in a different area. Like they're not supposed to be there. Armadillos, I don't think are. I mean, they're everywhere. They have the big snake hunts in the Everglades.
They do,
yeah. The python, because those are invasive
and they charge money for it too. Stupid.
But I think that armadillos aren't new here. They've been around in Tennessee for a very long time, so they may not be a native species, but they may have migrated or been invasive at one time.
They were always in Texas, right?
But yeah, but I don't think
Louisiana.
I don't think that it's like one of those where if you move it, it's against the law. But I'm also not. I don't take my legal advice. But anyhow,
I don't know.
So Karen gets up in there and says, "Don't put that on the internet."
Right. And then everybody's like, "No, man, you got to kill them. You can't catch and release. You got to kill them. This state says you got to kill them, something like that." So I'm just, when somebody says the state
I'm looking that up.
You know what
right now.
I'm like, yeah, that's so true. So anyway, and then I was like, okay, so how am I supposed to kill this thing? Can I just shoot it in the cage?
You put that?
Yes. And they were like, we're within city limits. You cannot fire.
Right. You can't discharge a firearm.
You can't discharge a firearm within city limits.
Yeah.
And so my thought process was, I'm just going to send out a message on the Facebook group and be like, hey, if y'all hear a gunshot, it's just me doing an armadillo.
Oh my God.
Nobody freak out or call the cops.
Yeah.
Let me go ahead and tell you something. It does not matter what you say on that group. There is definitely at least 30 people that disagree with you.
Yeah.
In everything. So I didn't say that. I was going to.
This is from the Leaf Chronicle, but it's a Gannett newspaper. I don't know where the Leaf Chronicle is from, but I think it's a Tennessee paper.
That woman's holding one.
Yeah, I wouldn't do that.
Yeah, like an idiot. Did they spray it down with Clorox first?
I don't know. This is at the Nashville Zoo. So,
okay.
But this says there's good news on several fronts. They're harmless to the environment. Well,
no, they're not.
Front yard.
They're literally going for grub worms everywhere.
You can shoot, trap, and kill them all you want, and your chances of getting leprosy are slim. So they've been expanding across the country for about 60 years. We had them in Florida growing up all the time. One time one was trying to get in our front door at night. It was like scratching at the front door. Cause we lived in a suburb of Orlando, but in Florida has a bunch of patches of wilderness and forests and things that are like state parks, national parks and everything. Then we lived in this neighborhood, really nice neighborhood, like golf course community, but it went up to the edge of one of these like nature preserves. It was
so Armadillo
along
City.
the Wekiva River, and so we had all these stupid animals in our neighborhood all the time, like armadillos, and we had raccoons daily. Like, because we had a cat, they could tell that they thought there'd be food around. So I had a cat growing up, by the way. And they would come and they would claw through our screened in back porch and come on the back porch and just chill. And they're just nasty creatures, those raccoons.
Yeah.
And they would get in there. And one time a family of them came in and there were 10 babies. The mom knew how to get back out.
So many babies
just left. And we just wake up and there's these 10 babies climbing all over the screen trying to get out. we would see black bear all the time coming home at night. And you couldn't put your trash out the night before. We miss our trash so often now because it's like a sticking point for me that I will not take it to the road the night before because I'm like, not supposed to. Because if you did in Florida, you wake up and the entire street is covered in your trash because the bears would come and get it.
Why are there so many bears in Florida?
They just live there, man. Because they were protected for so long and they did such a really good job of rehabilitating them and alligators. When I first moved to Florida, alligators were still an endangered species. Now they have a hunting season for them. Like Florida did a really good job of protecting and fostering growth within protected animal communities.
Why did they do that?
Because they didn't want them to die off. You don't want them to go extinct.
Why not?
Because they're a part of the ecosystem. Those are native species. And you need native species. You need native apex predators to keep everything in check.
Do we really need animals at this point?
Yes.
Really? Like alligators?
This is about to get really deep. Yeah, bud.
Yeah,
and if you think we don't, maybe you're part of the problem.
I mean, they're good for boots, and there's some gator nuggets that I've had before that weren't awful.
No, you need them, man. You need them. You
so
need
the
snakes.
Food, so the
you
food,
need spiders. You need everything, bud.
The food chain needs it.
What
and
the
takes out
environment?
an alligator?
They're an apex predator. Nothing. Almost nothing does.
Okay,
except for other alligators.
So basically, you're saying they keep the other numbers down.
Yes. Yeah. It's like top down, and then they fight amongst themselves and everything as well.
Right. Do they kill pythons?
So you can watch some gnarly videos on YouTube of the invasive pythons and alligators fighting.
I feel like pythons
in the
win that
Everglades
every time.
No, it's a toss up.
If the alligator gets that first chomp,
yeah, but the
over.
alligator does the death roll and just slings that snake everywhere. But you can also see like the pythons like eating deer. They'll take out a deer. It's brutal. Don Gibson said, "I just remembered I need to renew my Discovery Plus." Thanks, guys. I'm right there with you, man.
That's clever.
So this is Jason Newman, Whiskey Weekend Batch 5, Armadillo City. That's a little tease there, maybe.
Oh yeah.
So what else is going on with the armadillos? Anything else?
No, because I keep forgetting to do the dog food.
Oh, in
but
the trap.
The
so
deal.
You still haven't caught one.
No, well, here's the deal.
This is Grease laziness.
No. It's because I have not figured out
if you can kill it or keep it.
No, how I'm going to get rid of it.
You're going to kill it, bud. You're going to have to drive a spike through its skull just to make sure.
No, but see, like I want to be far back because I don't want blood spraying everywhere that's got leprosy.
It's not their blood that gives you the leprosy.
I knew you were going to say something.
Green's going to be like, I can drink it then.
I can drink its blood.
Oh my gosh.
That's so stupid. All right, let's do the 150th.
Okay.
All right, by the way, like and share this with your friends and family because this is basically like Thanksgiving because we're saying thank you and all the thank yous.
Yeah.
Because we're giving away a bottle of Red X. It's actually full. Actually, we're not giving that away. That's going to be just a free sidebar.
It's called the Red X.
We're giving away this bourbon bag.
So if you're just joining us, it says at the bottom, we're giving away that backpack that carries a lot of things and also a Red X surprise. So every $5 super chat gets an entry.
Oh, dude, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to throw some of these cigars in.
Okay, hold those up. And we're about to drink through a flight of the Old Forester 150th. We have batch 1, batch 2, and batch 3. These were gifted to us by Chris Propokiak. So the Old Forester anniversary series came out, I think it was 2020. 50th anniversary was.
All right, throwing in this Kintsugi from the old A&B, the Alec and Bradley people out there. This show's not sponsored by them. So we love them.
Yeah, they're
great.
These were released in October of 2020 to commemorate the 150th anniversary of Old Forester. There were 3 different proofs for each batch, and there were 3 different proofs. Each batch had their own proof, and they retailed for $150 today. So that was pretty fun. We're going to drink through them.
Do you know what's the greasiest though?
What that you have no idea? You've had them all and didn't remember?
No, that
I don't think you've had all
I
3.
keep my cigars in a Ziploc bag with one of those pouches that keeps it moist.
All right, so this is
It's a freezer one though, so it's good quality. You know what I mean?
I got it. It wasn't great.
Yeah, it was.
All right, so Troy says, if you two keep the whiskey flowing, I'll keep the fuel flowing. Let's do this. Thank you for the super chat, and you are entered. All right, so I've got...
we met Troy the other day.
I've had batch 1 and batch 2. I've not had batch 3, and I've definitely not had them all at the same time.
Oh, yeah, no, this is a first. 100% a first. So,
you want me to look up the proofs on all 3?
Batch 1, yeah, sure. Batch 2. Batch 3. I love that you left a little bit in there for me later.
I know. I did that. I actually did that on purpose.
Really?
Yeah.
You didn't want me to drink too much?
No, because I know you're probably going to end up shooting one, and one you're going to need a little bit extra taste of.
Okay. See, this is why I love you.
This is why I hate you.
This is why we got married 7 years ago.
And I was a foolish person not to get a prenup with you. So
that's
why we're still
here. You know what?
Jordan Ferguson would
Snooze, you lose.
Red X.
Oh,
Super
yes.
chat.
Jordan Ferguson.
Okay, so what we're looking at, like I said, they were $150 retail. 3 distinct batches were drawn from 150 barrels. It says actually it was 147 because 3 of the barrels they had set aside were completely lost to the Angel share. This is all I'm reading this on breakingbourbon.com, which always has good info on this stuff.
And they do a great job, by the way.
Where is the
breakingbourbon.com if you need a resource?
Let's see.
You probably already ran into them.
I'm looking for the proofs on each of them. They didn't have.
I bet somebody in here will post that. Oh, Old Forester 150.
So batch 2
Batch
is 126.4.
Okay.
Let's see. Batch 1
is
125.6.
Okay.
So 125.6,
Yep.
126.4.
Yep.
And I'm going to go ahead and say 125.
Oh, guys, you got to go to the bottom.
Why are people not giving me the...
What? They don't even care about
so
proofs.
Easy. People are so dumb.
Man. Well, all I know is that I've put 2 out in front because it's the heaviest proof. 1 is next, right behind it. Still trying to figure out where batch 3 comes in. Speaking of batches, Whiskey Weekend batch 5.
Wait, did you move the order? Is that what you just said?
No,
I
moved them this way.
Got it. That's smart.
Right?
I was like, this is.
It's like my Labor Day joke. It's
Sweet greasy.
not joke, but
125.6, 126.4, and 126.8. So they do go in order.
They do go in order. Low to high proof. We don't even have to remix these.
I know. Well, they probably did that on purpose.
Really?
Yeah.
So they had all 3 batches already done?
No, they just named batch 1 the lowest proof, is what I'm saying.
Yeah, so
they
saying
all
they already
released
knew
at the same time. They just all released at the same time, and they probably proofed them and said, this one's batch 1, this is batch 2, this is batch 3.
Okay, that's fair. For those of y'all that are lucky enough to do a vertical of this, how did we get these again? Who sent them to us?
Chris Prokiak.
Yeah, he did.
And also
he's a generous soul.
We could have just looked at the chat because cheers, buddy. Thanks for doing this. We had, I think, batch 2 in our
we've had
in our elevated tasting, our extra tasting that was all Brown Foreman at Whiskey Weekend batch 3 in Louisville. Do you remember that? It was an add-on.
Yes. This smells like
Completely forgot.
like
Todd
maple
K's watching.
pecans is what it smells like. It's like a little. Oh man, it's like a thick sweet. Do you know what I'm saying? It's
Mm-hmm.
like a thick. Like I know this is gonna be oily,
Yeah.
and it's sweet.
All right. It is good.
Man, we get to do some cool stuff. Thanks, Chris. Oh man, it's getting brighter with more air.
It's a little hot though.
You already had it?
I took a little sip. Yeah.
Oh, you mean sup?
It's really good.
Mm.
The nose is killer on it. It drinks every bit of 120 something.
It's hot,
Yeah, but it is.
but man, that has flavors in it I haven't had in a while.
yeah. How long of a while do you think? Stupid.
I don't know. I haven't tasted these notes in a while. Like I'm just saying, they feel foreign to me.
Mm,
That's a good whiskey.
that's really solid.
All right, batch 2.
And I think we had batch 1 with
CRISPR Prokia.
no, who brought it over? Someone brought it over and we drank it in
Joe B.
in my house. No, at my house on the show. Brett.
Oh, Brett Moore.
Yeah, Brett brought it over.
I didn't know he brought that. I thought he brought a turkey. Oh no, that was the donut from Casey.
No, he brought it. Yeah, he brought it over and we drank it.
Yeah.
Man,
we've had some good pours over there.
All right. So Kirill Namov. Kirill. Thank you. No message, but thank you for the entry in Super Chat. 3 drinks down. Cheers. Can't wait for Whiskey Weekend Batch 5. Thank you, buddy. We can't either.
Mm-hmm.
John White, when will tickets go on sale for Whiskey Weekend Batch 5? I'm ready. Well, if you watched last week, we did a little tease on the dates. And then if you were in the after party, we gave a lot more information. So if you're a patron at any level, that's still available.
Yeah, that's the last after party we did.
So,
which, by the way, I think we're skipping after party tonight so we can get some content.
Perfect. But I think we gave a lot of stuff. So if you're looking for an after party this week and you missed last week's and you're a patron, go look at the post, sign into Patreon, look at post, and look for the after party from last week.
Yeah,
and
it's got the date on it.
It'll go to a YouTube video that's unlisted, so you can go watch it there.
Mm-hmm.
Then, so John, that's we're aiming for mid-September launch of sales, but we want in the month of September it to go on sale. We're close to getting that down. We've got a lot of the infrastructure already set, but we just got to make sure a few other pieces are in line before we send you guys off to the races. So, and then Kyle.
Oh, something great too this year.
Kyle Ramage.
Oh, yeah. Go.
Would love to taste that Red X. Don't really see a SW in North Carolina. It's also available for folks that are Oak and Thieves at oakandthieves.com. If you're in one of the higher tiers right now, it's available. And you may have a shot at it if you're in one of the lower tiers. But it's a fantastic whiskey. I put up that reel today of when I drank it.
Oh,
last week.
yeah.
Whoa! So
I put up a reel today too of that tomahawk steak. What do you think about that steak?
it was good. You did a good job. What'd you season it with? What'd you throw on there? A little salt, pepper, and some butter.
Salt in Montreal steak, but very light on the Montreal steak. I kind of use it
that
for a
has
little pepper
salt in it also, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, so you don't want to double.
But
salt.
I just kind of wanted a little peppery in there. I do like the mix. But yeah, seasoning salt.
Yeah.
Pulled it off at 125. Probably should have gone to 130.
I thought it was perfect.
It's not good for my wife.
You cooked it. Did y'all eat it at all? Because I just went up there and there was most of a steak.
Okay, so we took our golf cart out for a ride, and it died about 500 feet away. I thought they were different kind of batteries than I had last time. I didn't know that I needed to add water to the batteries
Oh, of the golf cart.
of the golf cart.
Yeah.
So they burn up, and so now they last for like 30 seconds. So it's going to cost us about $1,400 to ride our golf cart. So
the steak, because that was a pricey steak. That was a big hunk of meat.
yeah, so
you
we
cooked it
got
and
back.
just take it off.
Well,
And
we're having to push the golf cart on the road. You know, everybody's looking at us. We get it in there. I couldn't get it over the hump, and I was just so tired. I just connected it to give it
a little bit of something.
I connected it just to charge it back up a little bit more, and then I drove it in about 10 minutes later. But then that's when I started the steak. It just got a little too late. People were upset.
So no one ate the steak except me when I walked in.
Lauren had one bite, and I had
And it was too rare for her?
No. I had like probably that much.
Okay, but it was too rare for her.
Yes.
So was that going to feed your whole family? Or was it just the flex of throwing it on the grill? What was the end game of that large of a steak?
To eat it.
I know, but that's what I'm saying.
We had to go upstairs. I had to give the kids a bath, get them down for bed to be down here by the time you got here.
Got it. So it was just poor planning.
Exactly. That's why I carved off a piece of meat before I came down here, because I really would love to have the whole thing.
Yeah. Yeah. After this, you and I are going to pound some meat. Yeah.
Okay.
Did you move on to 2?
I did.
Hollywood said go to Sam's Club. Should be $600 to $800 for the batteries.
What?
Yeah, that's what Hollywood just
No, I
said.
need 6 of them.
Yeah, and Lewis said Sam's or Costco.
I need 6 batteries.
No, I think they understand what you're saying. I don't think a single battery is going to be $600 to $800. Like, I think they got it. I think they understand.
Well, then why wasn't it online? I searched everywhere for it.
Listen, I know a thing or two about your online searches. And first of all, Sam's Club doesn't show up on Amazon when you search in Amazon. So,
I didn't search in it. I searched
that's
everywhere. And then I clicked shopping, and then nothing happened.
Yeah, I'm gonna go out on a limb and
I
say
got taken to this eBay store.
you probably didn't search properly, but I'd check out Sam's Club or Costco.
Well, I'm going to get the order canceled because I accidentally picked a local pickup, and it's some business in another state. Like, I'm not doing
Joshua,
that.
cheers. Oh, you didn't read all of it.
Well,
Thank
it
you.
defaulted to local pickup. Pissed me right off.
Some salesman.
Batteries Plus or something. No, not Batteries Plus. It's the Battery Store is what it's called. So I'm really hoping I get a discount because it was, or a refund because it was $1,200.
Sim Salzman waking up to the email saying, welcome to the Red X, made my Labor Day weekend. Thanks, guys. He is a member of Oak and Thieves.
Whoa, LDW means Labor Day weekend? What a freaking flex, Labor Day. You get your own acronym?
I think you can
For once a year?
You can shorten anything. Technically, that's initialism, not an acronym, but I'll let it slide.
What is that a religion?
No, like an acronym spells something. Initialism just is when you call something by its initials.
Huh.
Yeah.
Huh.
It's true.
Why did okay, so why is initialism, why does that sound like a cult?
It's the ism.
Oh yeah. You got, if you throw ism on the end of thing,
it sounds like a cult.
Like Greaseism?
Yeah.
No, that means
that's a cult no one wants to join.
Okay, number 1, by the way,
it's a cult everyone wants to observe, but no one wants to join.
Batch 1 annihilates batch 2 for me.
Yeah, I think so too.
I went back.
Batch 2 is a lot more mellow, I think.
It doesn't go anywhere. Batch 2 doesn't go anywhere.
Batch
and it
1
seems
is
younger.
It's in your face.
Oh. It's like just like a flavor heart attack in your mouth is what it is.
That is not the descriptor I would use. A flavor heart attack in your mouth. I don't even know what that means. Frankly.
Dude, ISO batch 1. It's hot.
Are you actually in search of it?
Mm-hmm.
Like you're going to go on a journey, like
Oh,
a wee
man.
hobbit?
Batch 3 is way more balanced than 1, though.
All right, I'm about to dive into batch 3, which is in a slightly different glass for me. Uh-oh.
What just happened? Oh, no, the power cable came out.
Did it?
Yeah, we just lost it.
Was the power cable ever in?
Oh. All right. Hang on. Go to the camera.
All right, hold on. Hey, everyone. You
Hey.
talk to him.
No, right there. Yeah.
I got it.
Okay. No,
It's not on there.
All right. Hang on.
This is
This is our best show.
This is the worst show. Grease screwed up and didn't charge his computer. He'll probably blame me.
It was definitely fully charged.
All right, so you can hear me because it's over here.
Will moved it up to the top over here and pulled out the power.
Well, this is your place. You are supposed to manage.
I don't know where you want the computer, Will.
I do. So we're gonna keep sitting here for a minute.
All right, we're good there. Now try to go.
First of all, audio's good. Camera.
Yes.
And showtime.
Yes.
All right. I'm gonna remove myself. There we go.
I'll be honest with you, man. That train wreck went way better than I thought it would be.
Josh Pence says, "Oh my goodness, this is awesome."
Yeah, everybody's just like, this is why I'm here.
I'm glad that I had signed in on this laptop that I could throw, but I don't know why it literally said to me, it said, your browser has lost connection with the microphone. And I don't know what that means.
Batch 3 is the winner.
I haven't tried it yet, or I think I did, but then I freaked out and don't know where I'm at. So you gonna smoke that down here? I think you should.
No, I'm giving it away with the bourbon bag.
Oh.
It's also included.
Too much fun on Labor Day. Yeah.
Bourbon bag. This.
I've got a wee Cairn.
A week card.
Oh my gosh.
Batch 3.
Why did they make batch?
I don't
1
know.
and 2?
I have no idea, dude.
Batch 1 is fantastic.
Batch
Batch
1's good.
2 is fine.
It's
fine.
fine.
It's fine. It's a fine drink. But
Yeah.
wowza. You want to talk about good? I'll tell you about good. That's batch 3. That's worth $150 all day long.
batch 1 is more woodsy, more gritty, more earthy.
Yeah.
Batch 3 tastes like an incredible George C. Stagg to me.
I could see that. Yeah, it doesn't really have the Brown Foreman kind of stuff going on, if you know what I mean.
Oh my gosh, dude.
Copper Wolf with another. This is another entry. Labor Day. It's Labor Day. Pour another round and relax. Absolutely, that's what we're gonna have to do.
Yeah,
because we're here. So I love that. Whenever you describe the chaos of your life, like
what was chaos?
the whole
Golf cart?
in the steak, and it's still just kind of sitting there, and all this stuff
Oh yeah.
leads up to, like, people could think you're full of crap. Like, okay, he always has this chaos going on in his life. It's not real. He's making this stuff up.
Oh, I've got
And
camera
then-
footage of it.
They just watched it happen.
Oh,
I'm just saying they
Oh,
watched
yeah.
it. The chaos of coming to Grease's house.
No, I should post the ring video.
Oh, well, I don't
For
know.
sure.
I don't know if I would do that. Of just y'all pushing it, maybe just a screenshot. For you, like, you don't have to share everything in your life.
Right. Mama Grease is out there, and she just texted me. I can't find the link to the after party, and I want to know about Whiskey Weekend Batch 5.
Well,
How
I
would you
actually just went through really detailed instructions, so I'm going to do it here on my computer.
Oh, you're just going to show it?
No, I'm just going to say go to patreon.com.
Yeah, and you got to be logged in, and you go to the podcast,
And then you
one,
go to,
and then
go
you
to
click on posts.
And
then
then
literally it's-
so there's exclusive sneak peek of 3-chord blend was posted.
Yeah.
There's our new video, town hall link, town hall. You got to scroll past that.
You got to go past Heaven's Door by Bar Pass because we released 3 videos this week.
And then it's after party. The post is August 29th. It was posted at 4:16 p.m.
Yeah.
It says after party 8:29. Y'all know what to do. And there's a video. It's going to be a tan screenshot of our logo, the podcast with the 2 circles, the mic and the glass. So just check that out.
I feel like we need a fresh new look.
I don't. I like it.
I don't like the tan.
That's hardly ever used. What do you mean you don't like the tan?
I don't like the tan.
We're not moving from this. This is great. Because anything I think that you would propose would look way too Botox girl. Yeah.
What does that have to do with anything?
I just feel like your judgment on things is a little subpar these days.
Well, we need to change that banner picture. It's in the old studio.
Yeah, but not many
All right,
people
my
see
ranking
that,
is
so.
batch 3, batch 1, batch 2.
The banner studio to the studio.
Top to bottom, Old Forester 150, batch 3, batch 1, batch 2.
Yeah.
Batch 2 doesn't even feel like it's in the same league. What? I didn't do it.
He did another.
And no,
He
and
did
it's
another Corel.
no, and it's got the plastic on it, dude.
Yeah, you still.
I
almost
lick it.
I almost said something, but I'm like, I give Grease too hard of a time. I'm glad that we get another entry that says, well, since that licked cigar is included.
I didn't lick it. Batch 2, tell me this right now. Batch 2 it's not even in the same league.
No.
Not even close.
It feels like they phoned that one in comparatively.
It's definitely gotten better with more air, but it just doesn't have anything. It doesn't have much going on. That's the issue.
So solid. Thank you, Chris Propokiak. He has given us a lot of content lately. He gave us these.
Yeah.
He sent us the hidden
Sim
bar.
sent us a bunch of stuff.
Yeah, Sim, we're going to get on that as well.
Okay, hang on a second. Batch 2 with more air. I feel like is at least right with batch 1. If you factor, batch 2's got a killer palate. Batch 1 is still too hot.
Batch 2 is a lot more mellow.
Yeah.
But it has a little bit of something, a little bit of soapiness on the back end. Oh, no.
Dude.
As
Batch
per
3.
usual, batch 2 is his favorite. Chris's. And generally has been the winner from people who tried them all. Chris,
well, they're idiots. They're dumb.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding. Okay. I had 2 bites of steak before I came down here. Okay. I'm not in sound mind at all.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm hangry. I've been drinking after eating 2 bites of meat since my kids' leftover chicken nuggets. I had 3 chicken nuggets and like 6 fries for lunch. So
I'm sorry.
no, I'm just saying our palates.
Vic
Y'all might be
Green
right.
with an entry, and he says, "Are patrons automatically included in the raffle?"
We did not do that this time.
But we will do a Patreon exclusive raffle in the coming weeks.
Well,
Just
no,
to-
so for
to
Oak and
double up.
Thieves, yeah.
Yeah.
I think once everybody gets their bottles, then we're going to say, hey, guys, whoever did not get bottles, because we're releasing that today, we're gonna give one away for free or whatever.
All right. So, folks, if you want to get in, we are about to close out the show, but if you want to get an entry in, go ahead and do a super chat here in the next couple minutes. But if you want to support the show, if you're listening on the podcast feed, patreon.com/thepodcast, it's where you can go access that little behind the scenes look at what's coming for Whiskey Weekend Batch 5. Check that out, patreon.com/thepodcast. Any level gets those after parties. My favorite level is Town Hall, just because it is the most FaceTime. I love Virtual Bar Night level as well, because they are the OGs, and that's a fixed group. So, but those people also come down on Town Halls as well. So there's a lot of fun there. No, Vic was asking podcast patrons, not Oak and Thieves.
Oh,
I understood what you were saying, Vic.
Oh, gotcha.
We are going to do a raffle for our podcast patrons soon.
We got a couple of extra bottles.
Yeah. So, but
for said reason.
But so if you want to be a part of the Barrel Club and not just have access by a chance here with a super chat every so often, go to Oak and Thieves, all spelled out, oakandthieves.com. You can join there. It's also run through Patreon. That's why it's a little confusing sometimes, maybe, but that's just for the barrel program. Is the easiest way to process it and have the different tiers. So
ISO batch 3. God almighty.
So check that out. Rate and review us. Give us a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you're on YouTube. And we don't know Jack,
but we'll drink it.
Okay, so you've got a couple more minutes while I get this all set up.
Yeah, he's gonna get it all set up. And you can just share that one screen. Or give me access to it over here and I'll show it.
Well, I'm gonna first, you just talk to the people for a minute. Oh, there's a few coming in, so I gotta look at these real quick.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
So we've got Nino.
You know what? I could join
fellas?
and then film you.
Well, I just said give me a second. I said talk for a second.
James texted us and got mad because we weren't putting his comments.
No, I did put it up.
Oh God, Nino.
Grease.
Dang it.
I put up James' comment, by the way.
Oh, I thought he was talking about more of them.
Nope.
Man, we've hung out with Nino at Whiskey Weekend before.
Good dude.
Yes.
Big Vic's Backyard BS. He said, you read.
Big Vic's Backyard.
Hello. There
Check.
we go.
There we go.
Freaking A.
Could y'all hear us at all?
No, they couldn't. They actually let us know.
Oh, it just said muted. Oh man, dude, we had great banter.
It was really funny banter.
It was
I hate my life.
okay. Well, we need to answer the batch proof question. The long
Yeah,
story
we
short
were talking about
was-
Libby's question.
long story short is I really like batch proof. I've had some really great ones.
Then he
but we
made,
haven't had
a
them all.
stupid comment about it being.
Oh,
he's like,
yeah.
but the chocolate one, which is
Yeah,
the
that was the
distiller series.
Look, man.
All right, so I'm gonna do this because I like to, before I do everything, I like to randomize the list within Excel before the numbers because I put them in as they came in order. So there's a way you can do this. So I go to @random.
Oh yeah, because we don't want number one never wins.
Right, but so
you gotta be like
random.
scared a little bit. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So then I copy this formula all the way down. And Eric, if you're watching, did someone ever answer correctly? The question.
Yeah, the question. I don't think anybody.
And if not, someone was decently close, so he could designate it.
Can I say my answer?
Yeah, you can.
But then
You're never right.
hang on a second.
All right. So what I'm doing is here. I think I can add this now. What?
We're getting slashed on thread groups right
Good,
now.
because we are hot garbage tonight.
We are so bad. Oh man.
All right, I'm going to share screen.
Yep. You can select
Window.
which one. Yeah.
Okay. So I'm going to share that. Let's see if it goes up there.
Yeah. And now all you got to do is just say show.
Okay. So I'm going to do this. Check one.
Check one.
All right. Can y'all hear me now?
Yes. Check 1, 2. Can y'all hear us?
If y'all can hear me, just let me know. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show. I'm going to show.
What are all these numbers?
Not bad for the first live ever, guys. Keep it up. It'll get better. So these are randomly associated with numbers. So I'm going to sort it.
You randomize the numbers and now you're going to sort it by value.
Sort by that. Nope, that didn't work.
No, you got to sort by number.
And do this. Do sort. This is why I didn't want to do it on screen. I've done it before, like once. Oh, here we go. Smallest to largest. There we go. So now it's completely randomized. The list.
Okay, yeah.
So
Sim got 1 and 2.
Yeah, that sucks for Sim.
Suck it, Sim.
All right. So now if you can see that this list is completely randomized, now we'll go to randomizer. And then I'm going to go to, I'm going to stop sharing that. Well, I like to be fair. I don't like this horse crap that people do.
I know. We're crushing this right now. Like literally like,
yeah.
We're boomering so hard and we're not even boomers.
Natalie said this is like really bad foreplay.
We're so bad.
Okay. So I'm going to share now the share screen. I want to do a window. I'm going to do
no, not that one.
Yeah, because I'm going to go to randomizer. Random.org. Trust me on this.
Okay.
So add to the stream. That's fun. So I'm going to pull that up, right?
Yeah.
And we have how many on our list? We have,
I think 60.
It was 59 exactly. So come back over here. Go to, what do I put in?
59.
1 through 59. Randomize.
Oh, so that's the list. So no, hang on.
Stupid.
You want to do a different randomizer. You want to do
Random number generator. All right.
yeah. You just want to do random number generator. Yeah, you want to do that.
I hate my life.
There it is.
1 through
59.
All right. So
All right.
we're going to do it how many times? 4 times?
On the third time.
Third time,
Yep.
we'll get our number.
Yep.
All right.
So this is number 1. Go.
1 is 48.
2.
2 is number
Now the
30.
winner. Now the winner. Go.
The winner is number 48.
Whoa, that seems like some shenanigans.
All right. So number 48 is
The mash bill.
The mash bill.
Oh my gosh. What a freaking champion.
With the win in the clutch.
What a champion. Now,
so Copper Wolf 87
Oh,
says, sometimes
dude.
YouTube disasters are funniest to see you boys work under pressure. I appreciate that. Let's do
we nailed it.
let's do one more consolation prize.
Oh, we're going to do one more. What is that?
Probably that licked cigar, but
Oh, no, the lick cigar goes with the thing.
okay.
I probably have another one.
What
I
do we
don't know how to
have?
ship
What do
a
we have
cigar
that's what if we give out one of those starlights?
Yeah, we got a
All
starlight.
right, we'll do a starlight, and we're going to do 3 generators and get the final number. So we do 1, 2, and for the starlight for the consolation prize, which is really good. 21.
21. This is an Oak and Thieves starlight. It tastes as old as like
21. Copper Wolf 89.
Whoa!
Copper Wolf
Look at that guy. He just
with
commented.
with the clutch.
He swept in like a freaking wolf.
All right. So, the mash bill, congratulations for the
Red X bag.
And then Copper Wolf 87. I believe Ryan is your name, but I could be wrong. You get the consolation prize of the starlight that Oak and Thieves also did. Send us an email at the PodCask at gmail.com. THEPODCASK at gmail.com.
That one goes to both of us.
Yeah, with your information, and we'll get those out
if
to
you.
you.
Just want to email me, it's Greeze at the podcast.
That's fine.
Some people just want to email me.
So go ahead and send us an email with your info. And Kirill is rigged. No DNA cigar for me. Maybe, hey, send us an email as well with your information, and Grease will personally lick a cigar and send it to you.
Well, just ask Ryan if he wants the cigar. If he doesn't want the cigar, then
no, that was the mash bill.
The mash bill. Oh,
yeah.
That's right.
No, we're gonna personally send him a licked cigar.
I feel like the mash bill smokes cigars.
So go ahead and just email us at the podcast at gmail.com with your info, and we'll do it. Folks, that was really fun and it turned out horribly.
Was it? I don't know.
Go and thanks for supporting us, everyone. We really appreciate it. That was a blast. And hey, we figured it out, and y'all can hear us here at the end, and we're gonna keep on keeping on.
The text threads are gonna make me upset.
Yeah, until next week. I will be out next week.
We already did. We don't know Jack. Yeah, but I'm gonna have to do this by myself.
Good thing we got the giveaway out of the way. So
right.
Yeah.
right.
Just
to say I won't give something else.
All right. We don't know Jack. We'll drink it.
No, we already said that.
Bye.